Speaking of Power Ranger Turtles, I think a lot of guys my age would probably agree that Playmates was one of the reasons their childhood was awesome.
From Playmates!
All of these figures have memories attached to them. I could tell you where every one of these figures came from, who bought it, who I was with, who my friends were at the time. I still remember the excitement of finding the latest figures, love the box art. I would argue that these are some of the best action figures ever made, and I think a lot of people that collected Turtles back then would agree with me, and I think the prices on eBay would also support that claim. Loved these figures so much. Playmates also did the World of Springfield toys. They also did Star Trek. They did Ninja Turtles as Star Trek. Playmates also had what I would consider a very impressive Voltron line.
Let's assemble Voltron and get rid of these Golra!
Yeah, really. Voltron was fully transformable. All 5 lions had an action feature. Almost. There we go. They also all had articulation and were pretty posable. Alright, let's bring them together!
Voltron is the only thing that can stop Zarkon! More Voltron! Let's assemble Voltron and get rid of these Golra!
Blue Lion, ready for action!
Huck, we're waiting on the Yellow Lion. Yellow Lion engaged! We need the Red Lion!
Red Lion, ready for battle!
Pinch, fire up the Green Lion. We're coming in hot.
Green Lion, all systems go!
Red, green, black, blue, and yellow lions detected. Voltron operational. Voltron complete. Targeting Road Beast.
Generally, when you think of transforming robots, you might think of Bandai Japan, or Bandai America, or HASBRO with Transformers. But, how many of them are this size, have this articulation, lights and sound? Playmates. These even came with, little cockpits for the speeders. Look at the difference between this Voltron and the Zap Megazord, which I think was almost $50 more than this was, right? This is also being re-released, or at least the classic version, and it's still $99, I think, if you buy the full set, or $30 for the Black Lion and $20 for the other 4, right? I mean, that's pretty crazy. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'll put a link if you guys want to read it. Playmates is making the toys, I guess, starting next year. That's about all we know. Is Hasbro going to still make Lightning Collection? Don't know. What exactly is Playmates going to make? We don't know. So, gotta stay tuned, but I can tell you, since the late 1980s, Playmates has made a ton of really, really cool things. From figures to vehicles to large play sets. Seems fine to me. I see Andre's excited about potential crossovers. I've got one. You guys remember the Cave Turtles? What about a set kind of like this, but it's the Power Rangers riding their Dinozords? Or Ninja Turtles dressed as Power Rangers riding their Ninja Turtle dinosaurs that look like dinosaurs, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. It does say here, kid-targeted Mighty Morphin line, to which I say, good. Hopefully they'll be able to bring in some new people, make some new bright, fun, happy, colorful stuff that kids today will love and appreciate, and maybe still hold on to when they're our age. And then here it also does say of all ages, so we're just gonna have to wait and see who does what. But Playmates has made a lot of good stuff. Except I have one story, one childhood trauma, Playmates. I loved the Dick Tracy line. I think my favorite character was the Blank. It's a sad story, get your tissues. So, they made the Blank. The figure gave away the end of the movie. So I guess they realized real quick and pulled it. It still made its way out. The figure does exist. But only so many of them got out, and then they never put them back out. So they recalled it once they realized what happened, I guess. So it's going to cost you a couple $1,000s. I had every other figure. That was the one I really cared the most about. So I don't know how many people would be interested in a re-release of Dick Tracy figures. I would, but they are doing older Ninja Turtle figures. I wish they'd do Hotspot, Scratch, figures like that. Playmates. I would definitely bug them for that, if they're able to do that. Playmates has a long history of doing really cool vehicles and environments, playsets. I could see them doing maybe a command center, a juice bar, Rita and Zed Palace. All right, gonna wrap up here. Definitely excited to see what Playmates comes up with. Please check out some of the videos you've been missing on this channel. That way I can make more good videos and take more of your requests. You gotta show demand so I can make the videos, so please check them out. Good end here. Thank you guys for watching, and good night.